The grammar of chapter 8 is using adjective endings following words that are ein. Here's the ein chart. For students who are unsure what those forms of ein are, I'd get out a piece of paper and practice till I know them, till I got them right. The nominative row seems to be the one that causes the most problems for students. Everything else seems to match the endings that der has. If you take a look down through the chart, these endings all match the same as what der might be. So I find that students struggle most with this first row. Not quite sure why, but that's the way it is. Practice till you know them. When you add an adjective to a phrase following ein, you'll note that this chart has a lot of similarities to the der chart in chapter 7. The adjectives outside Oklahoma all will add en to them. Outside Oklahoma, everything gets en. Every plural adjective will have en. Inside Oklahoma, when we looked at this before, the adjectives all had an e ending, but not this time. The feminine still has an e ending on the adjective, but if we take a look at that masculine form of ein, that masculine ein has no indicator that that word is a masculine word. Hence, when I add an adjective, I will add er to the adjective as an indicator that that is a masculine word. In the neuter, the form is ein. The adjective, that doesn't tell you anything about that it's a neuter word. That es will be added to the adjective, both a nominative and accusative, to indicate as a marker that that's a das word. In addition, students, you'll need to know that there's a whole group of ein words that do the same thing as ein, and all the adjectives following any of these words will have the same endings. So this list should look familiar to you. Frau Hesser sang a song with you to learn them. Sing it to yourself, make sure you know it, and recognize that they do the same thing as ein, as well as the word kein. Here's some examples. Meine Eltern kaufen ein Haus we have. Well, let's look at the endings that we would put on these words. House is a neuter word, and it's what's being bought. So that's the direct object. That's this block down here. Ein looks like it has no ending, and klein looks like it'll take an es. Ein kleines Haus. In the second example, I noticed right away that Bücher is highlighted because it's a plural word, that word Bücher. So in this sentence, I have the verb is sein. There can be, it's always a nominative. Everything's nominative if the verb is sein. So I'm looking at a plural word as nominative case. There's an e on the ein word, and there's an en on the adjective. Fährt mit. Mit is indicated as dative case. That should be well known by now. Auto is a neuter word. So I look at the ein word down in this block and I say the ein word gets an em and the adjective gets en. All adjectives in dative and in genitive will have en on them. In this example, Tag is masculine. Again, the verb is sein. If you have sein as your verb, you're always going to be a nominative case. So got a masculine word. Look down here, there is no ending on ein. And the adjective gets an er to indicate that's a masculine word. Ein schöner Tag. The mistakes that I see most students making is that they want to put the er on ein. Einer schönen Tag. That doesn't work. There is no word einer that is masculine. Take a look down here. No einer for masculine words. It doesn't work. In this example, we have that the word Kamera. The du is the subject. Kamera is feminine. So I'm jumping down to this block. I say the ein word gets an e. The adjective gets an e. That's inside Oklahoma. Meine alte Kamera. In this example, Freund is masculine. The friend is coming. That's the subject. The ein word looks like it has no ending. And the adjective gets er. Ein englischer Freund. A couple more examples here. In this sentence, von is dative. And I'm talking about a sister. I'm looking at a dative case right down here. Feminine word. The ein word looks like it has er, and the adjective gets en. Von seiner netten Schwester. Das deutsche Auto, my best friend. The German car of my best friend. That of the or of my should sound like genitive case to you. The word Freund has an extra es on it. That's also a genitive marker. Das deutsche Auto, and we're talking about my friend. So I'm going to jump down here to this block right here, genitive and masculine. We're looking at meines besten Freundes. Das Auto meines besten Freundes ist mega geil. So those are some examples. If you need more help, come see me in Act Time.